We moved here from Arkansas in the mid-'80s, and Mark has been farming ever since he's been here. When he was little, he went with me every day, and the only troubles I had with him when he got time to go home, because he didn't want to go home at night. And we have a daughter, Roseanne, and she never was involved on the farm. She was gonna chop cotton one day, and that lasted about 5 minutes. Mark has been working on the farm ever since he's been big enough. And the hardest thing I had to do farming was listening when Mark wanted to change something. I didn't want to do it his way, I wanted to do it my way. And after a while, it dawned on me I should have listened to Mark, and I didn't want to.
So I got to know Mark Archer when they moved here. I think he was in the 5th grade. Maybe a year or two later, I was out here spending the night hanging out with Mark, and we became good friends. So one of my biggest memories of Mark when I was little coming to visit is he always got to drive the tractors. He's always on a tractor. I always got a little jealous that I couldn't do that on our family farm. So what traits does Mark have that makes him a good farmer? Of course, he wakes up early and goes to the farm and goes in late just like any other farmer, but you know, I think it's his passion. If you ride around a turn row out here, you know, it's going to be perfectly graded every time. He keeps his ditches clean, he keeps his shop straight, his equipment yard. His tractors are cleaned and waxed after the end of each harvest season. He takes great pride in that, and I just think that kind of sets him apart, in my opinion. Local farmer around here last spring who lost his son in a tragic accident, and so when the farmer was dealing with that loss, and the farmer's very far behind on planting a soybean crop, Mark Archer came in and planted that crop for him. So that sums up to me who Mark Archer is.
When I was 10 years old, we moved to Greenwood from England, Arkansas. Met some really good friends that I'm still best friends with today. I always knew at a young age that I wanted to be a farmer. Never have regretted that decision. I've enjoyed it every day. One challenge in farming is you can have a beautiful crop and all of a sudden the weather turned for the worst, just like Hurricane Katrina that flattened 500 acres of rice we had that year, and what should have taken 10 days to cut took 8 weeks. And that's just something that you have to get used to in farming. You never know when the weather's going to hit you at a terrible time when you have a beautiful crop. And this picture shows a one-row cotton picker on my grandfather's farm. Cotton pickers they have out today, in one day of picking can do what it took this one to do in 3 weeks. I never thought tractors would have the guidance systems. The cotton pickers build a module in the basket now. It's just crazy the changes we've seen, and it's made our jobs 10 times easier.
We have been married, it will be 15 years in December. We have 2 children. Luke is 10 years old and Leela is 8 years old. I'm so excited for Mark to win this award. He has loved farming all of his life, and I've enjoyed watching him farm. There's a lot of long nights away from the children, and he comes home, he's tired, and then a lot of times he leaves early in the morning as well. So it's a lot of hard work put into it. We are fortunate that he is able to do what he does, and we are very excited about this award.
I was always wishing Mark would do something besides farm, but his mind was made up early. He was going to be on the farm.
Receiving this award was a great honor, just to be included with all the great farmers that have gotten it over the past years, and just want to thank the committee that chose me. And I've always loved farming, and it's really nice to receive an award like this.